more of a mutual deal. I mean, it's putting me in a spot, but it's what it is. I mean, I'm done. I'm done. No one talks to me like that, and I'm not going to allow anyone to talk to me like that. Well, this video that I did is I'm now feeling the repercussions of it because they're running their mouths. So another thing going on. They're running their mouths now, pretty much, and this foreigner now is calling me. The foreigner is now calling me, running his mouth as well, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of shit going on, basically. So by me doing that video, it's caused them to get all up in arms. It's caused them to get riled, caused them to do their usual shit. When you get a chance, go on there or go on to Discord and see what they're talking about. All right, take care. Every time I give them something, they all get a hard on. They get a hard on. They want to get all excited, come out of the woodwork with their venom, pretty much. Yeah, same old diarrhea, same old shit. See, and that's. But I have myself to blame for that because I don't owe anybody any explanation. Like Frank Sinatra once said, he did it his way, and I did it my way as well. I mean, I made a mistake by coming out, but I did, and so therefore I don't care. So now that gives them their mind to come out, but it doesn't matter whether I come out or don't come out. They're going to still fucking stroke their dicks off to me. Yeah, the clowns are going to still stroke their dicks off to me. They have nothing else better to do. So this is more or less a way to get me for them to come by, take pictures and drive off. They're pathetic. I told him, he said he's going to come down here to Richmond in 2 months to the date, so September the 10th. I told him, I said, when you come down, bring that wife of yours, because when I pound your head on the ground, then she's mine. She's probably a fucking walrus, though. She's probably like another Candace that weighs about 300 pounds plus. But then again, on the off shot of her, looking good or whatever, if she looks good, well, she can't be looking all that, being with that fucker. But I said, when I beat the shit out of you and I pound her hair on the ground, then she's mine. So how about them apples? So, he's like just running his damn mouth, the whole thing is try to do the same damn thing they've done before, do the same damn thing. His ass won't do anything. His ass, and actually, believe it or not, they're not in Michigan, they're in North Carolina. This bitch is in the same state that you're in North Carolina. And I'm going to get his number. I think I have his real number. I'm going to go have you track it as well. But this bitch is full of hot air. He's a little puss that wouldn't have the balls, the testicle fortitude to do jack shit. That's the number the bitch gave me to call him. He was talking all this shit. So that's the number he gave me to call him, which I think is fake. But the number that he gave out to some guy on a video obviously is fake. So I don't know. I don't believe his name is Eugene. I think it's Eric. I could be wrong, because I had somebody before bother me under the same email that he emailed me with, talking about seeing me in a restaurant. So I don't know what to think, but the guy's name is Eric, I believe, not Eugene, and I think he's seen me in a restaurant or pretended to be. But nevertheless, it's probably, I don't know. I want that bitch's identity. I want that bitch's identity pretty much, because I want to fucking school that bitch. I want to teach that bitch a lesson and school him. He's got ties to Michigan, and he's got ties to Las Vegas. He says that he used to live in Las Vegas in Pahrump. And I know Pahrump, it's the outskirts where prostitution is legal. So he's got ties there, supposedly, because he talked about the fact that he used to live in Pahrump. And a lot of the numbers where he calls me from are Michigan numbers, though that could be a ruse. But I do believe he's on the East Coast. I want to be able to crack his identity along with that Canadian bitch. I want to crack their identities, and then that way we can put them, then I know who they are, kind of like the way that I did the other ones. If you can do that, is it a way that you can crack his identity to find out exactly who he is? I mean, it's kind of like a shot in the dark, I know, kind of like that Canadian bitch. And we're not 100% sure if her name is Susan anyway, though I think it is Susan. But if we can connect the dots, so we were able to connect the dots, we're able to crack their identities. So that bitch, Mark Rebillet, that hosts the negative bank account channel, is touring around Europe. This is a time to strike, because that channel's not being monitored where we can knock down that damn channel when he gets back. That Markland said that he's touring. He's the one that hosts that channel. Well, they haven't put any videos up because that fucking Rebillet is touring Europe. This is the time to flag that channel left and right. So I found out that Eugene was married to that fucking nurse. They got married in April of this year. You can see on his profile, if that's accurate, he married that nurse, whatever her name is, April of this year. What's disturbing is the fact that he, on those sock accounts, and even on his page, he's got pictures of me. That should tell you all you want to know. The fact that on these accounts that are similar and friends with him, on his main page, which I doubt that is his main page, they have pictures of me on their main page. There is an obsession. There's a real fucked up issue with that. Real fucked up issue. Fucked up obsession that bitch has. And, you know, he kept talking about he had daddy issues. So maybe I remind him of his daddy. Maybe he needs to rub dongs with his daddy. He can rub dongs with me, but he needs to rub dongs with his fucking daddy. It's just amazing to me, the obsession. It's amazing to me the obsession this bitch has toward me. That they all have. Yeah, it's a fine-tooth comb. You got to study it and look at it, and that's how you find out who these people who these people are. You have to fine-tooth comb them, see the connections and the dots. I found this through Sean Brennan's page, because we know who Sean Brennan is. This is how I found him, how I found Will Markland. You connect the dots to these people. Usually these dots connect to these people, and their real names, they don't think that you're going to look at their real Facebook profile. Then you connect the dots and you see who they are. So they got married in April. You see the other names. You see Sean Brennan. You see Sean Brennan. You see other people's names on there. Just got to figure out where they're from, how they spell their name, who they're friends with, and then you can figure out who they are. Well, so this Eugene and I have had a texting war pretty much, and I dropped the fact that I knew that him and his wife got married in April, and he got all apprehensive. His tune changed just like that, from big man and insulting me, with the fact that I know when him and his wife got married, he said, look, don't dox me, don't do that. He said, I'll do anything you want me to do. I'll do anything you want me to do. Just don't drop my information. So he thinks I have his information. It's pretty funny. So I'm letting him squirm right now. Might have to backlog this birthday extravaganza until the 24th next week. I've got a judgment call to make. I might have to backlog this party till the 24th because we have hardly no one coming. It's me and Kevin and his girl and one other person and myself. That doesn't look good. I don't know. I'm going to make Kristen might come. I don't know. But like I said, I might backlog this to the 24th. We've done this before where we backlogged it a week. I don't like to do that, but it seems like we might have to. I'm leaning that way because I've been working all fucking day today. I've only made $75 all day today. I've been up since 8 o'clock DoorDash, and I've only made about $85 all day today. I'll break 200 by tonight, but I've been DoorDashing all day today. So that's pretty fucked up on my birthday. But that being said, I'm going to be behind on my bills. I'm going to be really behind on my bills because this is not cutting it. I'm going to work tomorrow also too, but I don't know what I'm doing. It's a judgment call I got to make. buy me more time to get a decent production for next week. Yeah, I accidentally defriended you also too, so I had to refriend you, so to let you know, because like I said, the minute I saw that, I thought it was a troll that got in there through the Dolores account. So he's on there running his mouth because he emailed me something about coming to the bar. So he emailed me about something coming to the bar. I didn't respond to him, but I was wondering how in the hell would he know where the thing is. It's curiosity. So he's being what? He's running his mouth now. Well, in other words, had they revealed that hand? Had they revealed that hand that they know? Because if they have revealed that hand, either somebody's in my account, or I have a person in there that's a mole. real fucked up. What I'm saying is, are they talking about where they're coming to the bar and what bar they're coming to? In a way, it's a blessing in disguise that we did what we did. This is not predicated to them. The fact that I backlogged it a week is a blessing in disguise. So they're going to ride around and do what? What are they going to actually do? That's the question. They're going to try something. They're going to put themselves in. I mean, let's say that it was at Rick's, okay, which it's not. But let's say to play their little game, they're talking about Rick's. So what do they plan on doing? Are they planning them for themselves to get their ass kicked? Because if it was where, no matter where it's at, they're up in there themselves to get their ass kicked no matter what. Bitch ran his mouth off about coming down in September. So, yeah. He ran his mouth about September. He thinks that I know where he's at. So, he thinks that he know that I know where he's at. So now he's trying to get some other people involved in it because he's a pussy. Blow up all they want. Guy doesn't have the backbone or the fucking, the gonads. He doesn't have the backbone or the gonads. And he was all scared about me doxing him. He thought that I knew a lot about him, so he was scared about me doxing him. So what is his trip? Because he showed his face, but, what's the trip now? Wilson has been in, it had a few opportunities if he wanted to do something, and he didn't have the backbone or the gonads neither. The backbone or the gonads. Now, if they want to team up, they want to get like 4 of them to go against me. Well, that's something of a different. That's a horse of a different color. They better watch what they're saying because they might find themselves in prison. Well, if he has a photo, he has one photo, right? Okay. In what car? That's the question. In what van? And when was it? My awareness, first of all, it's kind of hard to tell the difference what these apes look like. It's kind of hard to tell the difference what these apes and gorillas these chimps look like. They all look the same. Secondly, my awareness, I'm not going to be paranoid unless I need to be. I can pick up on things really fast. Oh, so they're going to come into Rick's and surprise me, supposedly, at Rick's, right? What if it's not at Rick's? How do they know it's at Rick's? So that's just the thing. They had no idea about Rick's until I put the damn video on the first time it came on. So they didn't know where it was or where that place was at all until I put it on YouTube, and then they figured out it was Rick's because of the awning in the back. But I'm wondering, Lo, so they don't know, so they're assuming it's going to be at Rick's. So then, if it's at Rick's, what are they going to do? Well, what are they planning on doing? They're going to get themselves locked up or what? Yeah, it's that doctor. It's that fucking doctor that's on there. I'm not asking that. I'm asking how the hell. Where's that picture from? That's me, but that's not that. My teeth don't look like that. Obviously, that picture is me. The picture is me, but my teeth don't look like that. I'm wondering what the hell is that from? Where did that come from? A fucking bullet in their fucking head, then they'll stop. Every one of them. They need to be fucking exterminated with a fucking bullet in their damn heads. Every one of them. Yeah, again, that freaked me out. That really freaked me out. But anyway, I understand now. That some things are closed circuit for a few selected people. But I'm not sure what happened on that one. No, because it was muted. Those bitches found out where the party was and caused me problems. And they found out because they were lurking on the KJ Amanda, the girl that was doing the party that I hired. They're on her page like they're on Kevin's. And she mentioned about the party on her page. Hence, the trolls knew where the party was at, and they flocked on. I was the only one in there singing until about 8 o'clock. And then Kevin comes in at 8 o'clock, an hour later, and it was just me and Kevin. I got 6 songs in, but she was playing music, so of course they got muted in the process because of copyright, because of all that shit. I had to go to and get it but anyway, it was whatever. They saw me come in the building because there was somebody parked in front of Breakers because of what they found out. They saw me walking in. They have pictures of me walking into the establishment, and they kept calling the bar over and over again, which caused them to stop at mid-course around 8:30. They pulled the plug on my party, and I went fucking berserk on the bar manager. I was about ready to fucking roll him. They pulled the plug on my party. I said, what the hell is this? So I went berserk on the bar manager. He said, well, I'm just doing what the boss told me. And I emailed the boss. I said, your establishment lacks, and I said, I will never walk in that establishment again. Your establishment is horrendous. Your establishment is unprofessional. Then the reasoning was because we didn't have enough people. A bunch of bullshit. All because of those trolls fucking kept calling. I had to call Henrico Police also to monitor the parking lot. Look, it's not by any osmosis or magic or osmosis or whatever you want to call it. They found it through Amanda, the DJ's page. She posted the fucking thing on her page, and that's what caused this whole problem. I don't fault her because she did not realize what she was doing. Well, we did not realize that they were looking at her page, or they're looking at her page like they've been looking at Kevin's page. I spotted that Nick yesterday. He walked in, and I stood right there, and I stared him down. I'm pretty fucking sure that's who Dixon is. Dixon, I believe, actually walked in. He didn't say anything to me. He was there calling me, along with other people calling me, but I stared the bitch down, and he looked at me and looked back away. But he was calling me, saying he was outside. What they were doing was snapping pictures. They were snapping fucking pictures in the establishment. And they had called the bar, had called the restaurant, and kept calling the restaurant as the party was going on. That's what caused the shit. And again, they found out what was going on through looking at Amanda's page. They looked at Amanda's page, and then they knew where the party was at. Even though I diffused it, they still are a bunch of pre-masturbators, prejaculators that look around and look at shit. That's what got their attention. She didn't name me by name, but they saw that she was hosting a birthday party. So she's hosting a birthday party. That's what got their attention. And then after all of that, midstream, the bar manager came up to me. I've already told you all this. You got to check your messages. The bar manager came up to me and said, we're going to pull this. I said, no, you're not. He said, we're going to pull it. I said, no, you're not. I've already paid for it. And he says he was instructed by the head person. Anyway, bunch of bullshit. And that's what caused the problem.